Welcome to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We're reading through the Bible in the form of biblical stories in chronological order. 236 or more Bible stories. It's going to take us about a year and a half to do so. Afterwards, we will continue to read the Bible in a different format, but it's always in a short form where we don't read 2 or 3 chapters. So it doesn't make it complicated. It's always verses from 5 verses to 42 verses tops. And some chapters, they have 17 verses, but we're not trying to read chapters, just verses and a story. So you remember what we read. This podcast is aimed for those who never read the Bible, haven't read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says. They maybe don't care what the Bible says, and it's okay. Maybe you were hurt at church and you want to hear what the Bible says, and because you don't even feel like picking up the Bible, that's okay, brother or sister. Listen what the Lord has to say. People are the ones who hurt you, not God. We humans, we are so bad. Honestly, we are terrible. But God is faithful. He is faithful even when we are not faithful. Okay, we're YouTube. We are in YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. And let's change the music so we can do our reading today. Day 86, Jacob steals Esau's blessing. Genesis 27, from verse 1 on. When Isaac was old and almost blind, he called for Esau, his older son, and said, "My son." "Yes, father," Esau replied. "I am an old man now," Isaac said, "and I expect every day to be my last. Take your bow and a quiver full of arrows out into the open country and hunt some wild game for me. Prepare it just the way I like it, so it's savory and good, and bring it here for me to eat. Then I will pronounce the blessing that belongs to you, my firstborn son, before I die." But Rebekah overheard the conversation. So when Esau left to hunt for the wild game, she said to her son Jacob, "I overheard your father asking Esau to prepare him a delicious meal of wild game. He wants to bless Esau in the Lord's presence before he dies. Now, my son, do exactly as I tell you. Go out to the flocks and bring me 2 fine young goats. I'll prepare your father's favorite dish from them. Take the food to your father, then he can eat it and bless you instead of Esau before he dies." "But mother," Jacob replied, "he won't be fooled that easily. Think how hairy Esau is and how smooth his skin is. What if my father touches me? He'll see that I am trying to trick him, and then he'll curse me instead of blessing me." "Let the curse fall on me, dear son," said Rebekah. "Just do what I tell you. Go out and get the goats." So Jacob followed his mother's instructions, bringing her the 2 goats. She took them and cooked a delicious meat dish, just the way Isaac liked it. Then she took Esau's best clothes, which were there in the house, and dressed Jacob with them. She made him a pair of gloves from the hairy skin of the young goats, and she fastened a strip of the goat skin around his neck. Then she gave him the meat dish with its rich aroma and some freshly baked bread. Jacob carried the platter of food to his father and said, "My father." "Yes, my son," he answered. "Who is it, Esau or Jacob?" Jacob replied, "It's Esau, your older son. I have done as you told me. Here is the wild game cooked the way you like it. Sit up and eat it so you can give me your blessing." Isaac asked, "How were you able to find it so quickly, my son?" "Because the Lord your God put it in my path," Jacob replied. Then Isaac said to Jacob, come over here. I want to touch you to make sure you really are Esau. So Jacob went over to his father, and Isaac touched him. The voice is Jacob's, but the hands are Esau's. Isaac said to himself, but he did not recognize Jacob, because Jacob's hands felt hairy just like Esau's. So Isaac pronounced his blessing on Jacob. Are you really my son Esau? He asked. Yes, of course, Jacob replied. Then Isaac said, now my son, bring me the meat. I will eat it, and then I will give you my blessing. So Jacob took the food over to his father, and Isaac ate it. He also drank the wine that Jacob served him. Then Isaac said, come here and kiss me, my son. The wine that Jacob served him. Oh, sorry, I jumped again. Come here and kiss me, my son. So Jacob went over and kissed him. And when Isaac caught the smell of his clothes, he was finally convinced. And he blessed his son. He said, the smell of my son is the good smell of the open fields that the Lord has blessed. May God always give you plenty of dew for healthy crops and good harvest of grain and wine. May many nations become your servants. May you be the master of your brothers. May all your mother's sons bow low before you. All who curse you are cursed, and all who bless you are blessed. As soon as Isaac had blessed Jacob, and almost before Jacob had left his father, Esau returned from his hunting trip. Esau prepared his father's favorite meat dish and brought it to him. Then he said, I am back, father, and I have the wild game. Sit up and eat so you can give me your blessing. But Isaac asked him, who are you? Why, is it me, of course, he replied. It's Esau, your older son. Isaac began to tremble uncontrollably and said, then who was it that just served me wild game? I have already eaten it and blessed him with an irrevocable blessing before you came. When Esau understood, he let out a loud and bitter cry. Oh, my father, bless me too, he begged. But Isaac said, your brother was here, and he tricked me. He has carried away your blessing. Esau said bitterly, no wonder his name is Jacob, for he has deceived me twice. First taking my birthright, and now stealing my blessing. Oh, haven't you saved even one blessing for me? Isaac said to Esau, I have made Jacob your master, and have declared that all his brothers will be his servants. I have guaranteed him an abundance of grain and wine. What is there left to give? Esau pleaded. Not one blessing left for me, oh my father. Bless me too. Then Esau broke down and wept. His father Isaac said to him, you will live off the land and what it yields, and you will live by your sword. You will serve your brother for a time, but then you will shake loose from him and be free. Oh, that is the end of our story. What a story, man. Two brothers, and one just doing what he does best, and the other one also. But there is the plan of the Lord right there, even if you don't realize it or don't know. That's the way it is. Well, I hope this reading of the Bible is helping you. Again, I always say this is not like the Bible in 1 year. We don't read chapters here. We only read verses, and we read stories. And this is not perfect by any means. The music is not perfect. My diction is not perfect. This is my second language. Heavy accent, you name it. I make mistakes. I laugh. I make comments because this is the way it is here. You know? So this just the way it is. Anyway, so let us know where you're listening from or where you're hearing from. We would like to hear that. Have a good one.